All right. It is now day 7, 1 week in. And as you can see, I've finished the build. We have 2 𝕬𝖊𝖌𝖊𝑘𝑘, at least 3 stars. We have, one DPS. We have a Westerly. Then for swap-ins, we have a Garuda up there. We have a Samuel. We have a blue Phoebe. So we'll get a free purple one here soon. But we have that, and then we have 2 Minamotos with at least 3 stars. So we are doing pretty good. Not the best in PvP, because some of these jerks, like 𝕬𝖓𝖌𝖊𝑑𝖘 here, what the absolute fuck is this? 7 days. 7 days. What the fuck? Anyways, so can't do much to them. We're holding our own against the weaker players that have already gotten into oranges, so probably VIP 2, 3, 4. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right on ranking as well. Chapter ranking 17, mine ranking 19. So we're top 20. I think that we're probably going to be middle or head of the pack when it comes to the weaker paying players, even though we're free to play. I don't think right now, until we get some oranges, I'm going to catch up with the other people who are in this challenge. So Enajien, 𝕬𝖓𝖌𝖊𝑑𝖘, Iron Mike Batman next. I don't know if we're going to be able to get past them, especially because I think all of them have oranges. Yeah, he's already in oranges and purples. Batman. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think we're gonna have issues catching up to them. But I think now that I have this build up, I can at least compete. So if I didn't have this build, would I be doing better? Probably not, because every senior hire and perfect hire role I've done has been absolute shit. So if I had a couple more, would that have changed things? I don't think it would have. I think it would have just been even more screwed, to be honest. I've gotten absolutely nothing. I've spent Dawn Cinema and refreshed the Dawn store just for energy orbs to get this build up. I have spent Hyperspace, Arena, energy orbs, Hero Shop. I've sold blues just so I could pick up the parts of this build. In special, crystals, refreshing the shop to pick them up. And it worked. And again, the pulls I did do were absolutely terrible. I think this build is a good idea if you have nothing else that you can do if you're backed into a corner. Dodge is very powerful, but it's relatively easy to counter. And if you're running a mostly purple and blue team into people who are running, oh geez, all premium heroes, bunches of oranges or whatever, it's going to be a hard fight. It's not, I mean, like I think Enajien has one of the weaker teams. Harp. Okay. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's weak, but I'll say one of the weaker teams. So you can run yourself into it. And it's not awful. He's gonna win. I don't think I'm gonna win. Yeah. So it's not awful. I do decent numbers. He's beaten me totally because of the harp there. But look, his damage numbers are not great, except for the orange harp, of course. So this is pretty good. What do I need to make my life a bit easier? Well, I need to get purple hills, of course. I need to get limbos, which will sort of, I mean, dodge is damage for 𝕬𝖊𝖌𝖊𝑑𝖘. Dodge gives more debuffs when it's on Minamoto. I think limbo is a good play. Beyond limbo, I think if we can get 1 to 2 4-set magnetics, I think that'll be great. The 4-set magnetic bonus is usually not that big of a deal, but 𝕬𝖊𝖌𝖊𝑑𝖘, so I could maybe put dodge on the position one, so limbos, and then put a foresight magnetic on the other one. I could put it on the Minamotos. They hit multiple targets, which means they have multiple chances for the rage drain to go off. Well, not a drain. The rage reduction to go off. So that's good, and that's a good bonus. The big thing is the deep wounds chance. I'm not running any deep wounds here. Could swap out Harp for Elva, but I think that's a dumb idea. But deep wounds I need because we started at the end of a Marshall cycle, which means that almost everyone has Charlotte. Most of the PvP matches I'm losing is because I cannot kill Charlotte because I don't have deep wounds. So 4-set magnetic, big deal. 4-set Twilight, maybe for the stun chance if we can get Kratos, because then he has a low chance to stun everyone every turn. So that'd be great. Phoebe will pick up, that's fine. So Limbo Magnetic is what we want. We are not there yet in the mines. We will persevere. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We are playing from as behind as I think you can possibly be, with some of the worst luck that you could possibly have, into people who are rolling shit like 𝕬𝖓𝖌𝖊𝑑𝖘, sometimes multiples, on top of getting oranges before the first week's even done. Sometimes multiple oranges. I think the fact that we're in the top 20 is absolutely insane. And I think that maybe we can keep it up. Maybe we can stay top 20, top 30, probably for the next 2 weeks. If we can get some sneaky oranges, maybe a quick A3 harp, because we're pretty close to an orange, and then we have most of the parts for an A1. If we can get a sneaky A1 harp, I think we can maybe break in to the top 10 again. I was briefly ranked 7 on chapter. I think we're good. I think we'll be even better when Guild Wars comes out, because I don't think anyone else in our group is going to understand how to beat dodge. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Still pissed. Still absolutely. I can't fucking deal with this. I cannot. He is VIP too, by the way. He is part of the challenge. He's VIP too. And look, he has basically an in-game build. All he needs to do is get Raphael, and he's basically done. Jesus Christ, 1 week. All right. Okay. Well, I will see you guys. Maybe I'll do these once a week with a surprise one every once in a while. I think the next video I'll do is I'll discuss the build and why it's powerful for new players, why it gets you up and running, and why it doesn't depend on one's luck in the gacha. Anyways, see you tomorrow maybe, or next week.